Hello, hello, and welcome back to Fluento, Everyday English for Real Life. I'm Anna.
And I'm David. We're so happy you're here with us today.
Before we start, can I ask you something?
Of course.
Did you wake up this morning and think, why is everything happening at once?
Yes. Yes, I did, actually.
Me too. The alarm goes off, you're still half asleep, you can't find your keys, you forget to eat breakfast, and then suddenly the day is already running away from you.
That feeling is so real. And I think a lot of people feel that way, right?
Exactly. So today, we want to talk about something very close to real life, something we all do every single day.
Daily routines.
Yes, morning, afternoon, evening, the small things we do every day. And we'll help you talk about your routine in English, naturally, confidently, and without stress.
So get comfortable, maybe make yourself a cup of tea or coffee, and let's begin.
Okay, so let me start with a little story, a real moment, something that happened to me last Tuesday.
Oh, I love these. Go ahead.
So, my alarm went off at 7. I pressed snooze, that button that says 5 more minutes, but really it means 30 more minutes.
We all do that.
And then I jumped out of bed because I was late. I didn't have time for breakfast. I grabbed my bag, I ran to the door, and I forgot my phone on the kitchen table.
Oh, no.
I know, and the whole morning felt rushed, messy, not good.
And I think that's a feeling a lot of people know, that feeling when your morning doesn't go well and somehow the whole day feels harder because of it.
Exactly. So this episode is about that, about building a routine that helps you feel calm. Not perfect, just a little more calm.
And first, let's just talk, like real people, about what our mornings actually look like. So, Anna, what does your morning look like on a normal day, not a forgot your phone day?
Okay, on a normal day, I usually wake up around 6:30, not too early, not too late.
Mm-hmm.
The first thing I do is, honestly, I just lie there for a moment, maybe 1 or 2 minutes. I don't look at my phone right away. I just breathe.
Oh, that's nice. I like that.
It sounds small, right? But it actually helps me feel present, like I'm ready to start the day.
Yeah, I understand that. I do something similar. I wake up around 7 and I drink a big glass of water before anything else.
Oh, really?
Yes, it wakes me up, more than coffee actually.
Interesting. And then what?
Then I wash my face, I brush my teeth, just the basics, and I feel like a different person after that.
Yes, that's so true. Like 5 minutes in the bathroom and suddenly you're a human being again.
Exactly. And then I have breakfast. I don't skip breakfast. For me, that's important.
What do you usually have?
It depends. Sometimes eggs, sometimes just toast with peanut butter. Nothing fancy, but something warm and filling.
For me, it's usually fruit and yogurt or oatmeal, something light because I'm not very hungry in the morning.
Yeah, some people are like that. Everyone's morning is a little different, right?
Exactly. And that's okay. The important thing is just having some kind of routine, something that feels like yours.
Okay, let's pause here for a moment, because we used some great vocabulary just now, and we want to make sure you understand it.
Yes, this is the part where we slow down and learn together.
So the first phrase, to press snooze. When your alarm rings and you press snooze, you're telling it, not yet. 5 more minutes. S-N-O-O-Z-E. Snooze.
Have you ever pressed snooze? I think we all have. So you might say, I pressed snooze 3 times this morning.
3 times. Okay, next word, rushed. If you feel rushed, you feel like everything is happening too fast. You don't have enough time. You feel stressed and in a hurry.
For example, I was so rushed this morning, I didn't eat breakfast. Rushed. R-U-S-H-E-D.
Good. Now, to skip. If you skip something, you don't do it. You leave it out. I skipped breakfast. That means I didn't eat breakfast.
And I also said something was light. A light breakfast, a light meal, it means small, not heavy, not a lot of food. I usually have a light breakfast, just fruit and yogurt.
And one more, filling. If food is filling, it makes you feel full, satisfied. Toast with peanut butter is simple, but it's filling.
Great words. And the best way to remember them? Use them. Try to say one of these words today in English. Okay, let's move into the afternoon now, because mornings are one thing, but afternoons, that's where things get interesting.
Yes, the afternoon is different for different people, I think.
For sure. If you're a student, maybe your afternoons are full of classes or studying.
And if you're working, maybe you have meetings, projects, emails that never stop.
Right. And then there's that moment, usually around 2 or 3 in the afternoon, where everything just slows down.
Oh yes, the energy slump.
You feel a little tired, a little distracted, like your brain is saying, "Can we take a break?"
I get that feeling almost every day, and for a long time, I just ignored it. I kept working.
And did that help?
No, actually, it made things worse. I made more mistakes. I was less focused.
So now what do you do?
Now I take a real break, even just 10 minutes. I get up from my desk, I go outside if I can, I breathe some fresh air.
That's smart. Movement really helps.
Yes, and something else. I try not to eat too much at lunch. If I eat a heavy meal, I feel sleepy afterwards.
That's a good point. A big lunch can really slow you down.
So I try to eat something light, a salad maybe, or soup, and I save the bigger meals for dinner.
For me, the afternoon is actually my most productive time. I'm a morning person for waking up, but my brain really works best around 2 or 3 p.m.
Oh really? That's interesting. Everyone has their own rhythm, right?
Yes, some people are morning people, some are night owls. Neither is wrong. You just have to know yourself.
And build your routine around that.
Exactly. Work with your energy, not against it.
Okay, let's pause again, but this time not for vocabulary, this time for you.
We want you to think about something.
What does your afternoon look like? Are you a morning person or an afternoon person? Do you take breaks or do you push through?
There are no right or wrong answers. We're just curious. And thinking about this in English is great practice.
You could even try to describe your afternoon out loud, like this. In the afternoon, I feel, and I try to.
Simple sentences, short sentences. That's all you need.
Okay, ready to continue?
Let's go. So, evenings, my favorite part of the day to talk about.
Why is that?
Because the evening is when you finally get to slow down. You've done the hard things, now you can just be.
That's a beautiful way to put it.
What does your evening look like, David?
Okay, so I usually finish work around 6, and the first thing I do when I get home, or when I finish work if I'm at home, is I change my clothes.
Oh, I do that too.
Right? It's like a little signal to your brain. Work is over, this is home time now.
Yes, it really works. Changing out of work clothes into something comfortable, that's a great little habit.
And then I cook dinner. I actually enjoy cooking. It's relaxing for me. I put on some music and I just cook slowly. No rush.
That sounds really nice. For me, I don't always have energy to cook after a long day, so I keep it simple. Maybe pasta or rice and vegetables, something easy.
Simple is good. Simple is underrated, I think.
After dinner, I clean up a little, nothing big, and then I sit on the sofa and just do nothing for a while.
Just nothing?
Just nothing. I look out the window or I listen to music. No phone, no news, no screens.
That sounds hard for a lot of people.
It was hard for me too at first, but now I love it. It's like my brain gets to rest properly.
I do something similar. I read before bed. Not the news, never the news at night. A novel, maybe, or something calm.
And what time do you go to sleep?
I try to be in bed by 10:30, 11 at the latest. Sleep is so important. I notice such a difference when I don't sleep well.
Me too. I go to sleep around 10 usually, and I always try to keep the same bedtime, even on weekends.
That consistency really helps, doesn't it?
So much. Your body gets used to it, and you fall asleep faster.
You know, Anna, listening to all of this, I'm thinking about something.
What's that?
We talk about routines like they have to be perfect, like wake up at exactly 6, drink water, exercise, meditate, have a balanced breakfast, be productive all day, cook a healthy dinner, read, sleep at 10:30.
Right, like a perfect schedule from a self-help book.
Exactly, and that's not real life.
No, real life is messier. Some mornings you press snooze 4 times. Some evenings you eat cereal for dinner and watch TV for 2 hours.
And that's okay.
That's so okay.
I think the real goal isn't perfection, it's just a little bit of intention, a few small habits that make your day feel a little more like yours.
Yes, even 1 or 2 things can make a difference. Drinking water in the morning, taking a real break in the afternoon, going to bed at a similar time each night,
Small steps, consistent steps,
and being kind to yourself when things don't go perfectly.
which they won't, and that's completely fine.
Because life is not a routine. Life is what happens in between the routine.
Oh, I like that.
Me too.
Okay, let's end with a little practice. We want you to try something.
After this episode, take out a piece of paper or open your phone and write or speak 3 sentences about your daily routine.
Use words from today. You could say, in the morning, I usually, in the afternoon, I feel, in the evening, I like to,
Simple, clear, real. That's the Fluento way.
and remember, you don't have to be perfect. You just have to try. Every day, a little bit more.
We are so proud of you for being here, for listening, for learning. Your English is growing even when you don't notice it.
Thank you so much for spending this time with us today. It really means a lot.
Take care of yourself.
Get some rest.
And we'll see you in the next episode of Fluento, Everyday English for Real Life.
Bye for now.